Okay, here I am back. I've got this installed. I put this in now, so it'll be easier for me to show you. But anyway, all that I showed you how to put this in, and in the small panel, and I'll show you it to you in just a second. But this is the anti-glare cover. What it would do is you come in and glue it to the top of here and up in the front, and it just glue down in place just like that. Also included in the kit will be a resin joystick. Just need to paint it to suit. There will be some fake machine guns. They'll be made of resin. It's just the front. It's just the rear half. There will be 2 cocking mechanisms. What you need to do is that allowed the pilot to cock it from inside the cockpit. They'll have the holes drilled in, so they'll look pretty decent. Anyway, they're just glued to the side of that, painted and glued to the side. Anyway, here's one of the finished products. You can see this actually installs right down. Where do I put my cockpit? This installs right down the side there, where it's just mainly just the very end of the gun, and the cocking mechanism is the only thing you really see on it. So, and it's according to what picture you're looking at, whether the cocking mechanism was on the same side on both guns. I've seen them with on the same side, and then where actually there'll be one to the inside and one to the outside, and I've also seen them both with both pointing towards the inside of the dash. So anyway, there's the gun. Anyway, I got that, and I'm gonna show you there's a hole in the bottom of the floorboard for the joystick to go in place. I'm gonna slide these in and show you, let you look at it real quick. Hope I got enough light for you to see. But anyway, you can see there, it kind of typically goes just like that in there. Alright, and once you get through, you can see that it's open behind. You'll have to add another piece of ABS to box all this in. And like I said, it'd be best you take a piece of, like it could be 1/4 by 1/4 hard balsa, and glue it to the top here and make that a little bit more rigid. Actually, we're getting ready to do the head, show you how to do the headrest. And you may want to be 1/4 by 1/2 and actually put a dowel up through to secure this in place so it doesn't get any vibration, especially if you're using larger gas motors. But what I'm going to do now is move to the headrest. Show you how I put it together real quick. Put the seat back in. Anyway, the headrest is a 3-part piece. Actually, it's more than that. Anyway, if you want, I left these recesses. You can cut these out because it was see-through. It was all framework. This is the front half. This is the rear. What I've done is you come in here and cut that to where it's removed all the flashing all the way around. You take the piece of 1/2 inch ABS I supplied, and you come in here and use that same glue, and you glue it in to all 3 corners, all 3 sides, and you glue that and clamp it and let it sit. If you try to put it together faster, it's not going to hold together really well. Well, I mean, it will. It will move unless this is set. But you even need to put a piece across the top here. Once you got that done to one side, then all you're doing is clamshelling this to where it fits on the inside of both. Go ahead and put glue all around this and slide it together, and you can tape it together or leave it. Anyway, once that's done, what I've done on this one, I have come in here and I took some filler and I filled that. I filled it on both sides. You can probably still see a little bit where I was in a rush. Anyway, there's also a piece that goes on top. I'm trying to figure out, may not have brought it over here. But anyway, you want to trim it to where it's just about a 1/16 or 3/32 lip all the way around it. It's glued right on top. This, if you get it good and tight, this will fit under the canopy with the canopy in place. I've got a piece across the bottom, like I showed you before. You may want to put a piece of balsa in there, glued on top of that strip, so you can run a dowel through the bottom, through the piece you put in here to secure that in place. There is a headrest. You just cut it out, and it is glued to the front end of the headrest. Or the armored roll bar or whatever it was. But anyway, once you put that, once that's glued in place, you're set to install it. But you do need to paint it first. I just put the black paint around, and it is installed in the center, right behind the pilot. Anyway, if you remove the guns, the cockpit, the canopy will fit right down on this all the way around. It'll fit all the way down onto the all the way on the plane, and it will allow this to seat all the way around. That's a real quick overview of how I install this cockpit. I'm not sure how you want to do it as far as opening up for the guns, as where you want to cut it to allow those to come out. But I'll leave that up to you. As always, you can, if you break anything, need spare parts, you can get it. Tomas will tell you how to get a hold of me. And if you have any questions putting together, you can always contact me. It really makes the model stand out, and I hope you enjoy the kit.